What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Illness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I am a diagnosed narcissist that uses his platform to, raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, because there's nothing wrong with therapy, y'all. There's nothing wrong with therapy. I love therapy. I had a session today. And also in the process, validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about self-help, and narcissist. So this is coming from my personal perspective right here, because I've always been into self-help. Somebody asked me a question on TikTok about it. It's like, what about narcissists that are into self-help? I believe, excuse me, that was a sneeze. So I truly believe that without self-help videos and self-help, books and things of that nature, that I would not be where I am right now. Because I feel like my story is kind of, self-help is part of my story. It just is. Because before I was diagnosed, I'm 36 years old. So when I was in my early 20s, I got into, network marketing. I just did, network marketing, Amway, World Ventures, all that other good stuff. And I wasn't good at network marketing because I don't really like people that much. But one of those things, it was get rich quick, and I thought it was get rich quick, and I thought I could be very good at it. I could be famous. My goal was always to be famous. I want to be famous. I want to be rich and famous. And this is the quickest way to be rich and famous. So, joined the network marketing company while I was working at Blockbuster. A dude named Joseph Niels came in there and put me on Amway. It was called something like that back then. So, going to some of the Amway meetings and whatnot. And I'm so thankful that he did, because it's kind of a turning point in my life, because if I join those companies, and all those network marketing companies are pretty much, they sell different products, but they're all about personal development. So they pretty much, you sign up, you pay your money to sign up or whatever, and the next thing they do is hand you a book, a self-help book, like a motivational book, like by Robert Kiyosaki, Think and Grow Rich or something like that. You read those books, you get into it, because it changes your mindset. You need to change your mindset. You want to be rich, you want to be famous, you want to be wealthy, you want to have a team, change your mindset. So I'm working on. I want to be in charge of people. My mind working like I need to be in charge of people. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to be in charge of people. I want to tell people what to do. Blah 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 blah. Blue 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 blue. So that was my goal. So I started reading those books. I have a very very addictive personality. We'll go into that later in another episode. But I have a very addictive personality. So I literally started. I became immersed with self-help. I started reading all those books, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, all that stuff, Jim Rohn. I started getting on YouTube, watching Tony Robbins and things like that. You know what I mean? So I started watching Tony Robbins, and things like that. Oh my God. Right there, y'all. Gotta cut my son called me, cut my audio off. So I started watching a lot of Tony Robbins videos, started reading a lot of Tony Robbins books and things like that, personal power too. So I'm telling y'all, just all kinds of personal development, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. I found Eric Thomas, Les Brown, everybody, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Simon Bilyeu, everybody. GaryVee, all of these people. I'm just like wanting to be better. So I've got 10 years of that under my belt before I even hear about narcissistic personality disorder. So if I'm listening to all this stuff, I'm listening to all this self-help, self-betterment stuff about take no advice from people whose lifestyle you wouldn't want to live and things like that. I'm listening to that type of stuff, and I don't like people telling me what to do anyway. So when I found out that I was a narcissist, or the possibility existed that I could be a narcissist, and then I got diagnosed, a lot of that stuff based around narcissism is pretty much telling you what you cannot do. You cannot love, you cannot do this, you cannot have a good life, you cannot. But you see, I got 10 years of personal development, reading these books and all these YouTube videos and stuff like that, telling me don't listen to people who tell you what you can't do. So the narcissist kicked in, and I'm just like, nobody can tell me what I can't do. So I got started on this journey of telling people, you do not determine who I am. You do not have the power to stop me in my goals and my journey and stuff like that, because I know who I am. I've listened to all these books. Tony Robbins said I can be whoever the hell I want to be. So guess what I'm going to do? Les Brown said if I get knocked down, try to land on my back, because if I can look up, I can get up. So who do you think I'm going to listen to? I'm going to listen to all these people on all these websites, whatever, telling me I can't love and can't care, and then I'll listen to all these TikTok videos telling me about stuff that I can't do. Who do you think I'm going to listen to? The people that I know have what I want, like Tony Robbins and them, have the power that I want, have the status that I want, or I'm gonna listen to some random strangers on the internet telling me just with all these false statements. I mean, not false statements, all these blanket statements and stuff like that, telling me what I can do, whose lifestyle I don't want. So the self-help books help me get here. I believe that even with therapy, sometimes like I say, I don't think therapy is just enough. I have to listen to this self-help, this self-betterment stuff to make my life better. I just have to do it. I just have to do this stuff. Give me 1 second, y'all. Damn. Son calling me, blowing me up, making me stop, man. Stuff like that gets my nerve. I told him to text me before he calls. Call immediately. Sorry, y'all. It's just annoying because I gotta do all this stuff. But yeah, without self-help books, without self-betterment, without motivational stuff, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Because I wouldn't even be on TikTok. This is why I say when people try to use God against me, this is why I say my journey is a God-blessed journey. I have two of my good friends, Brandon Fink and Jonathan Tager. They were into Gary Vaynerchuk. GaryVee. They put me on GaryVee. GaryVee, you know what I mean? So I'm listening to him. Listening to him helped me get my eBay business started. So I had my eBay business pumping, going on and things like that. But then you get to the point where I get to the point, GaryVee was like, you want to go viral? You want your life to change? You want to be a social media influencer? Put your stuff on TikTok. TikTok. It's not just the kids app. It's not just this. It's not just that. GaryVee, I'm like, well, GaryVee got me starting this eBay business that's successful, and I love this eBay business. So why not, start TikTok? And I started my other TikTok account, and I started my first TikTok account started in January of 2020, and then my mental illness account I started at May of 2020, and here we are a little over a year and a half later. Combined both my accounts, 1.3, almost 1.4 million people follow me now. I've been in interviews for magazines and on TV and stuff like that because that's why I say my journey is a God-blessed journey. Without self-help and motivational people and, speakers like GaryVee or Tony Robbins, I wouldn't be where I am right now. That's part of my journey. That's part of my story. Because if I didn't join those network marketing companies, I would not be in the personal development. I would not have had the friends I had. I would not listen to Gary Vaynerchuk. I would not be on TikTok. I just wouldn't be here where I am right now. I wouldn't have my eBay business. I wouldn't have nothing. Like Gary Vaynerchuk changed my life. And if GaryVee, if I ever meet you, I'll shake your hand. I'll thank you. You know what I mean? And now I'm still listening to Gary Vaynerchuk. Now I follow him on TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, I follow GaryVee on TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm just like the motivational, the personal development stuff. That's part of my journey too. It's not just therapy. It's me taking my therapy and adding it on top of and layering it on top of the motivational stuff that I listen to, the motivational stuff that I watch. Like I said, I'm listening to all this stuff. I'm just, I'm absorbing it. It's pretty much like the motivational stuff I listen to. It's just telling me I can't take anybody's opinion but my own. Unless your opinion is verified and it is going to stop me in my direction. No, I'm not listening to you at all. You know what I mean? I'm just not. Just point blank, period. And so it just helped me to get to where I am right now. There's their personal development, there's self-help. That's part of my journey. It just is. You know what I mean? So I do believe most people, if not everybody, should be in the personal development and stuff like GaryVee and Tony Robbins and Les Brown, all that other stuff. You should be into that. It's part of my journey. I love it. I'm so thankful for it. I'm listening to it now. I listened to some Eric Thomas yesterday. I was hype. You know what I mean? I was hype. You can't be average. I can, I will, I must. That stuff like that give me hype. And one of the most powerful books I read is about I can't think of the dude's name. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. It's a very, very powerful book about a man who survived the concentration camps. You know what I mean? I think it was Viktor Frankl. It was a very, very powerful book that I read. Yep, Viktor Frankl. I read that book, and it's just like he's in the concentration camps, and everybody pretty much giving up. He said the people who survived had a meaning. The people who survived had a reason to keep going. It might not have been kids. They didn't know if their kids was alive or not. They just had a reason to keep going. They gave themselves a reason to keep going. My reason for keep going, I got kids and stuff like that now, but it's more along the lines I want to be a world changer. But anyways, y'all, let me hop off here. I gotta get these videos up, try to get some of these uploaded and head down my son's baseball game. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental Illness is out. Peace.